All right, let's see what the theme is gonna be today. Let's try. How y'all feeling about? That's orange, but red. The red room. No, we ain't gonna do that. Let's try. I don't know what. We can do orange. Yeah, we'll do orange. I'm gonna practice making. Ooh, shit. I'm gonna practice making videos with different colors. Try to get my videos to pop just a little bit until I figure out how to do it with like apps and social media. But no, Sunday check-in. There's been a lot of shit racing through my mind lately, and I just, you know, say it and post about it. But it's kind of like, now before I get the whole "well, you should let that go" types, just hear me out. How do y'all? Because I wasn't taught these things. I internalize, I hold grudges. If you do something to me that's wrong, like, and I could dissect that. But if you do something to me that's generally wrong, like I my thoughts get so dark, like I've actually wished like death upon people. And I'm not even saying that like to be exaggerating, like I'd be like, please pass away. But I had to learn, like growing up, there's a difference between someone legitimately having malicious intent with you and then someone just business. I can understand somebody doing something for just business, if that makes sense. But I'm talking about for those like who went out of their way to personally attack you. And they do it, you deal with bullies in all walks of life. You deal with them on the workforce, you deal with them and family, you deal with them in your gym community. There's some of them in the cosplay community. Bullies really don't ever stop like after school, but it's kind of like I'm gonna do my best to explain it because I know I can get really spiteful if somebody just, especially if I've ever fed you, clothed you, or gave you a place to stay, and you did some whole shit to me. Now that whole shit could be stole from me, got around others, and then fed into the top. People do that. That's but I'm talking about, man, something where it was personal, where you thought about it and was like, yeah, no, this is gonna hurt this person. I'm a push forward with it. Now I get it. There are things in life, that I'm talking in circles. But yeah, how do y'all deal with if somebody gets up in here and you just wish them no ill will? You just wish them just ill will. I can count on my hand how many people, like, if I see, it's kind of like I would freeze because it's kind of like I'm praying to God or whatever universe, like, let this motherfucker get hit by a bus. But and the only reason I ask is because, again, it's kind of like it ain't healthy to sit around and think about a motherfucker all day, every day. That's very unhealthy. But like, I'm talking about where the damage was done so bad or whatever. Like when you think about it, it just hits you. Like you could be washing dishes. You could be at the gym. It is a great pre-workout for the gym. But you could be at the gym. You could be driving, and you just have like whatever situation. It just hits you. I'm different. I internalize a lot of things. I know some people don't internalize. I remember I used to tell people I kind of respect people who regardless of what the consequences are, they have no problem taking matters into their own hand. The 1 minute you might hear me talk about not, you shouldn't put your hands on people, and then 1 minute you may hear me talk about, there's only certain things ass whooping's gonna fix. But no, I don't know. I found myself, and I think it's because I've been left alone with my thoughts for too long. Like, again, as y'all can see, all I do is stream, workout, sleep. Stream, workout, sleep. You know, I'm making sure I maintain my appointments and everything, but it's just like, and it's mainly the military. And I'm not gonna make this like about I'm just, that's why I said people, but it's just like, there are some people that I came across in my military career. It's kind of like, some people got up in here. Some people really got up in here, man. And it was kind of like, and I think what bothers me, shit like that shouldn't matter. It shouldn't, but for some odd reason, in the moment when I'm lost in my thoughts, it does. Man, it does. But I don't know. I think, you know what I've never understood about people who generally do others wrong? Like, I know that sometimes they go to bed and they just like this, like, you know, happy that they made a motherfucker's life harder than it needed to be. I never understood people like that. Like, I don't know. And when my thoughts, you know, get to racing, man, I feel like with what I just talked about, I feel like either the naive or the kind really kind of only go through that. I don't think I'm too much kind. I think I'm very, very naive. I try to do right by people, but what I mean by what they go through, that is they you know, they leave themselves open for attacks, whether it be personal, mental, physical, and even spiritual attacks. It's kind of like, naive people just don't know. I've never really met a naive person, and I really hope I'm not speaking out of ignorance when I say this, but I've never really came across a naive person that met any ill intent to anyone. I might be misspeaking because, again, you know, I'm pretty, or maybe I explained that wrong. You know, you might got some mean dumb motherfuckers. You know, they mean, but I don't know. But it's just, I don't know. I feel like, y'all, the gym has been a really, really good outlet for me. When I'm not idle, like I'm a car, but when I'm not idle, like, and these thoughts hit, I'm at the gym and I'm about to lift up some heavy weight, or I'm at the gym, you know, it's like, this is the noise I be talking about. And you know, sometimes the noise is sometimes it's good, but it's just like, I don't like the fact that when I think about something, or I get, and they just be random too, like they just hit. You know, it's kind of like, and I think it's because I do internalize with my body, you know, since I did internalize whatever emotion my body held on to it. So when my body feels it again, it triggers something in my brain, and then it just makes me think about, you know, like, I thought about recent events and then past events that got me like in the mental rut that it had me in. It was like, damn, you know. And some of these people I never ever meet, probably ever either one meet again or see again. That's really how it goes when you get out the military. You know, a lot of people you'll never ever see again. You know, but I think I think ultimately what stays with you is how they treated you, and which is why you remember them so much, especially in the military. Again, I've had some good bosses, and I've had some people in position where it was kind of like, you don't deserve. But I mean, teach his own. But that's been my Sunday. I've been streaming. I'm gonna go to the gym, come back and stream for a couple hours, and then get my week started. I think, not I think, I know I need to implement change, and on my part, this is me taking a shift, but on my part, I need to get my head out of my ass and just start putting certain shit in gear. And I'm gonna do that. Anyway, happy Sunday, y'all. I'm gonna post a workout video when I get done later on tonight. Y'all be good. Blessings to y'all. Like, subscribe, support the channel. I'm gonna bring some guests soon. I'm gonna go back to interviewing starting next week, so I'm gonna start reaching out and bringing more people back to the channel. But for those who, you know, we're almost hitting 1,600 subscribers, baby, so I'm doing something right. You know, again, I don't know if it's the YouTube algorithm. I don't know if it's because I started posting videos. I don't know if it's because I've been on the game all day. You know, like yesterday was a rest day, and I streamed for 7 hours. Got my ass kicked a little bit, but I streamed for 7 hours, so I must be doing something good. Anyway, y'all be good, and I'll see y'all soon. Peace.